Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Binli TV. For today's video, galing ito kay That's Impossible. Um, Subscribe natin siya. Very good content. So, huwag na natin patagalin. Let's go! Avalanche.
If you've ever recorded with your camera, you've probably stumbled upon something that wasn't supposed to be there, something that was unexpected. It's not very common, but it sometimes happens.
Naging tatlo.
Really now?
For instance, a couple of friends play with the Ouija board and it doesn't go exactly as they expected it to. Also, while driving in Japan, a couple of people spot what appears to be teleportation caught on camera.
Pretty impressive concrete work in here.
A well in England that actually petrifies objects if you leave them there. Randonautica is a new application that generates coordinates for adventures and claims to turn your thoughts into reality.
Alright guys, welcome. Today we're going to be doing some Randonautica.
Okay. Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the grave.
This Randonautica app has been taking people to some really creepy places, and we're going to be analyzing some of those. Also, sometimes while watching live television, unexpected things can happen, such as a strange and ghostly figure that crosses the screen at very high speed, and a very bizarre creature is caught lurking in the background of one of the Eagle cams. This and many more unexpected things that were actually caught on camera that will probably blow your mind. Let's go.
Let's go!
A couple of years ago in the state of São Paulo, the water of a dam started to disappear out of nowhere. For a while, no one knew exactly what was going on until this happened. A sinkhole had opened in the middle of the dam and it was sucking all of the water. Fortunately for these two workers, everything ended up fine, but I can't imagine being in the same situation. Talk about unexpected. A couple of years ago, a video went viral of a strange formation in the clouds. A group of people were taping the sky when all of a sudden they saw this.
Tipin nyo yun guys, no? Tignan
It
nyo.
looks as if a
Nangyayari
bunch of
talaga yung mga
circles
bagay na
formed
ganyan.
out
No?
of nowhere in the middle of the clouds. I really enjoy inviting people over to have a good meal, and I guess this was the exact situation in this video that went viral last year. In this video we can see what's supposed to be a zombie salmon. Tell me what you think. What is really going on here? I really enjoy both winter or summer, but in this case it went too far. In southern Brazil, a man woke up to find huge rocks of ice that fell in his farm.
Vocês que estão vendo aí, vocês vão ver aí.
As the man states, I've never seen this in my entire life. Have you?
We just came from my friend's house. She lives
Ang laki,
here by the mountains. But
Bumagsak daw, no?
I remember that there's this trend going on. What is it called? Randonauticing?
Yeah.
It's an app where, like, supposedly.
It doesn't get more unexpected than randonauting. This new Randonautica application theoretically can make your thoughts become a reality when it comes to random locations and bizarre and creepy things that happen at these locations.
Oh, it's called Randonautica. Like online, it says like it's haunted.
It is the case with Exploring with Eric YouTube channel, who decided to do some randonauting with his girlfriend.
So we are heading to the location that Randonautica gave us.
And this is what happened. Check this out.
Don't tell me it's here. What the Yo, check this place out, guys.
There's no way this can happen.
Randonautica leads them to a place where there are dozens of dolls hanging from wires, and there is also a witchcraft sign, or maybe more of a warning. I can't make out exactly what is written in this sign.
Alright, so right off the bat, guys, we got a bunch of dogs here just laying around this fence.
There's a really big chance that somewhat this is a place for rituals or something like that. I'm not too sure if I would be venturing and going into this place myself. And what about Randonautica? Would you try it yourself?
Para dun sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng trivia about sa application na yan. Base lang sa nalalaman ko, itong app na to ay para siyang Waze, Google Maps, yan, something like that. Pero ang kakaiba rito is dadaling ka sa place na creepy, no? Kung gusto niyo pang malaman about sa application na yan, search nyo na lang Randonautica. Alam ko pinagbawal na yan eh. Let's go.
It's not every day that something unexpected happens while taping the moon, but it is the case with this video that went viral. If I'm not mistaken, this was in the Philippines. A black object was caught hovering just next to the moon in different neighborhoods and by different people. It was so big that it caught the attention of everyone that was looking at it. The moon was beautiful and full, so it's completely understandable that people would want to tape the moon at that moment, but they did not expect what was actually caught on camera. As you can see, the black object does not appear to be a cloud or something like that. No one knows exactly what it is and what happened that day. Leave a comment if you have any idea. Now, I do believe in the possibility that there are ghosts and entities out there, but it's not everyone that actually believes in this, and most of the times there is a really good explanation to paranormal events other than just a ghost or something that is invisible.
Yo. Hello, shorty.
However, it is not the case with TikToker Esteban Gonzalez. Esteban probably did not expect what was happening there. He heard one of his dogs barking and he went to check it out. He says that the dog was acting weird. And if you actually take a look and if you observe closely in this footage, you will see that there's something like an invisible force that is pulling the dog aside. I don't know about you, but my mom always used to say not to play with the Ouija board.
Creepy,
the two people in this video are playing with the Ouija board in Brazilian style, and it involves a glass cup. To me, it is clear that the person to the right is laughing very hard because he is probably a
Yung Ouija board, dapat marunong ka talagang gumamit niyan kasi hindi biro ang gumamit niyan. So, kung gagawin mong biro-biro lang yan, I'm sure may mangyayaring hindi maganda sa'yo or sa paligid mo. Okay? So, hanggat maaari, huwag niyong paglaruan yan. Tuloy natin.
afraid of the game.
Tumatawa pa siya, no? So, parang naglalaro
In
lang talaga
complete
sila.
disbelief, he starts to make fun of the girl when this happens.
Quase me matou de tudo, sua peste! Foi você! Luiz, o copo tá mexendo sozinho! Ai meu Deus, o copo tá mexendo sozinho!
Unexpectedly,
Oh,
the
diba?
painting on the wall falls by itself, and the cup also starts moving by itself. By this point, probably the people that were playing the game are very much scared. Not to mention that the girl's reaction seems completely legit. So this video doesn't seem fake
Grabe
to
talaga
me.
kasi yung
But don't
scream
be
niya.
shy. What are your thoughts?
Holy sh! What is that?
I know a lot of people who like sky watching, and it's not every day that you catch something like this, for instance in Indiana Lake in Ohio, USA.
That's not plain.
Kulay violet, ano?
That is not an airplane.
A purple object was seen hovering the sky, and it's probably not a drone or an airplane or a helicopter, something like that. Whatever it is, it seems that there has been an increase in sightings. For instance, in China, a couple of people were touring a city when they stumbled upon this bizarre formation on the clouds.
Alam ko may ano dyan eh, may scientific explanation
At
dyan.
first I thought these could be sprites or a crown flash, but I'm pretty sure it's neither of those. In your opinion, what could it be?
Para lang siyang
Everybody
reflection.
knows that we're facing
Dun sa
hotter
baba.
temperatures by the year, and it's been a complication in some places.
Ano yan?
For instance, in Iraq, a footage went viral after the floor started to melt by itself as the temperatures were way above normal. Imagine yourself strolling through the woods when suddenly you encounter petrified objects out of nowhere. This is sort of what happens in a petrifying well in North Yorkshire. It's one of the oldest tourist attractions, and this petrifying well was once thought to have been cursed by the devil himself. The earliest written reference of the well goes back to 1538 by John Leland. He wrote that the well was very well known and visitors drank and showered under its falling waters, as they believed it had miraculous healing powers. But it's not like this well was blasted by Medusa or something like that. Eventually, scientific analysis of the water revealed that the magic behind the petrification process is its high mineral content that precipitates over objects, creating a hard shell of mineral over it with time. What is amazing, however, is the speed at which the
Pwede
petrification
naman.
occurred.
Pwede.
Rather than centuries, it takes only months for any object to become petrified. Talking about speed, imagine watching live television and all of a sudden you catch something like this happening. A very strange figure crosses one of the newscasters at a very high speed, and no one knows exactly what this is. It has been coined as a jinn or a ghost or something like that. It clearly isn't just a glitch on the television or the transmission itself. Something happened here, and it was probably not supposed to be on camera. Whatever it was, there is no explanation till today.
Mahirap nga
Still
ipaliwanag
on
talaga.
live television and talking about
Yeah,
Jin,
no?
someone
May
was
shadow.
watching a soccer game when they caught this very bizarre figure crossing the field. I have to admit, strange things do occur sometimes, and like I said, there's usually an explanation for them. However, it's not the case with this person that was returning from the supermarket, went to the garage when strange things started to occur. His motorcycle turns on by itself. Now, this is not the only video that could have actually captured paranormal activity.
Really, this place is like not. Did you hear?
Oh,
There is another video of a jinn hunter in Saudi Arabia who was inside of a haunted building when all of a sudden this happened.
الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم.
He was walking door to door hunting a ghost or a jinn when he found some sort of cursed rope tied into one of the windows.
ano yun? Yun na yun? Kala ko...
إياك نعبد وإياك
He started to recite a special chanting so he could undo whatever magic was cast into that rope.
الذين أنعمت عليهم
Feeling ko may dudungaw ah.
إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما.
And what's most intriguing about this is that the fire does not seem natural. I don't see any smoke, for example, in it. Don't be shy, leave a comment. What do you think is really going on here?
Look at this. This is cool. There's the spaceship. You see it? It's right there. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
In one certain night, a group of people were watching a storm that was approaching when they suddenly observed a very strange figure in the clouds. More than a figure, it was actually some sort of object that the uploader of the video believed to be some sort of spaceship. If you actually pay attention, it really does look as if there's something hiding there inside of the storm. Have you
Parang
ever
meron
seen
nga.
anything like this? Now, I'm not sure if you've ever talked to Siri or Alexa or these digital assistants. I've had my share, and I still do sometimes. In a video sent by a subscriber of ours, he starts to ask bizarre questions to Siri. All of a sudden, she answers something quite unexpected. Check this out.
Are aliens real?
We have lots of them in my dimension. I don't know about yours.
Siri, are aliens real?
Existence is such a relative.
At first, Siri keeps answering nonsense when all of a sudden she says that she's been told not to answer this kind of question.
Sorry, but the Council of Fantastical Beings has advised me not to answer that question.
And later she explains the possibility of other dimensions, in other words, yes, which is kind of creepy in my opinion.
Our reality is but one page in an omnidimensional book of infinite time across multiversal space. So, yes.
A couple of months ago, a subscriber reached out to us that there was something strange about Google Translator. The subscriber sent us a video of what was going on. I myself at the time tried this out and it actually worked. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on here, but it's as if there's some sort of secret language or secret code that is being hidden inside of Google Translator. I'm not sure if this still works, and I'm pretty skeptical, of course, that this could be some sort of secret thing, but it was rather interesting at the time. If you happen to try this out, don't be shy, leave a comment.
May ibig sabihin pa pala yung mga word na yun, ano?
That are supposed to be glitches in the Matrix or something like that. Something that's not supposed to be there, but it is. And it's the case with this video that was uploaded recently in England, where we can see sheep that appear to be frozen out of nowhere. Why do you think this is happening here?
Oh, what the man? Is that a crow? Ma!
Now, I consider myself part of nature and I really enjoy animals,
Tinawag niya yung
although
nanay
bears
niya,
I would
no?
prefer to see very much far away from me. Which is not the case with this girl who was practicing snowboard and she didn't actually see what was behind her.
Nako,
She was
delikado
filming
yan.
herself, and I guess it was very lucky of her to actually not see that the creature was trying to approach her. Lucky for her, nothing happened. Now, most of the people that I know of enjoy sunbathing at a good beach on a weekend. It is exactly what these people were doing when all of a sudden part of the beach started to erode, and this is what happened.
Nakakatakot yan.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Lucky for them, nothing happened and everybody was okay. But this is surely something I would not expect happening at a beach if I were there, for instance. Has anything of this sort ever happened to you? When I see lights flickering in the sky at night, I usually think it's a thunderstorm or something like that, and I bet this was the same thing with this person that was taping these weird lights that were flickering behind the clouds at night. When all of a sudden, different lights with different colors starts to appear. Now take into consideration that most of these lights are behind the clouds, in other words, possibly not coming from a source on Earth.
Medyo weird nga, ano?
So what the heck is going on here?
Parang drone, ano?
A very similar situation, but this time with objects glowing in the sky, happened in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. When a family caught flickering lights in the sky, and at first they thought it was helicopters, when they realized these objects did not move like helicopters nor planes, and possibly these are not drones. So whatever is going on here, it may not be of this world.
The ghost town we just checked out is in the valley down that way, and I'm up where they were constructing, in the process of constructing an absolutely enormous mill before this whole project was abandoned. Just to give you a sense of how large that is, that's the that blue speck off in the distance is the Lada. So hopefully that gives you a sense of how huge this mill was going to be.
TVR Exploring YouTube channel was taking a look at an abandoned mine in Engelchak in Russia when he heard a very strange sound when he was practically midway in one of the mines. Check this out.
Workbench here and some equipment. They've got a good drainage system. It's working the way it's supposed to. You see the water's shunted off to the side here and is flowing out, which is what you want. There's some of the stuff on the workbench.
Parang may
I'm not even really sure where.
If you pay
sumisigaw
close attention,
na
you'll
malayong
hear
malayo.
someone screaming in the tunnel. You might want to use headphones for this one.
There's some of the
Kailangan yung mag-headphone.
stuff on the workbench.
Yeah.
Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos for you to watch. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. I do have a new channel now, link is in the description, and I'll see you guys again.
Okay guys, natapos na naman tayo. I hope nagustuhan nyo ang video natin for today. Hanggang sa muli. Babush!